That size would be probably 35 gallon, probably 100 pound.
100-pound flour barrel.
So there was a big barrel under here.
Yes, flour. It was flour barrel.
Okay. And then what was on top of it?
A bread board that you could use to roll out flour, biscuits and pie crust.
Okay. And then you'd move the board over to here,
it fit
and then you
right
could
over
work
the
right
sink,
here.
which was an old black.
Yeah.
Was it a slate sink?
No, just a plain old black iron sink
Oh, okay.
that would rust if you didn't.
You had to
wipe
keep it
out
clean.
dry.
Yeah. And then were these cabinets here
They
for?
were here. Yeah.
I think these are maybe the original cabinets. And
these are the original, from what I can remember.
yeah. And Derek, he painted them all.
Yeah.
And
they
then
look nice.
and shimmed them up so that they shut. Because when we first got the place, nothing shut. Yeah. Yeah.
So are you collecting old things to use, like old dishes and all old things? Or are you using just extra stuff from home?
I think there's a lot of, I've gotten some things at like vintage stores, like a lot, I love this,
Enamelware.
the enamelware, and I think it, it looks really nice in here. And then this, this little mold,
Oh, yeah.
that was my mom's.
Oh, that's nice, Tracy.
Yeah, and it looks nice in here with the blue,
Yeah.
right? So then here's the dining room, and so, what did you use this room for?
This was like our, well, it really was supposed to be a dining room, but we didn't ever have a dining room table in here that I can remember.
You just
It was
ate in the
sort of
kitchen?
like a den
Okay,
type thing. It was just the room to get to that room.
yeah.
That was the living room, but it was usually
This was the living room, the
it was
kind of,
usually closed.
all right.
In the winter because of not keeping it heated, and we had an old wood stove over here.
Right, there was a little pipe,
Right.
Originally when
Then
we got the place.
Eventually, this became my grandmother's bedroom.
Okay. Yeah.
This, Janine,
Oh yeah, check this out.
was my grandparents' wedding certificate.
Oh, wow.
And I had it for a
Isn't
while,
that
and I
nice?
thought, it needs to go back in the house.
Yeah.
So I gave
and
it
it's in an honored position.
Yeah.
We really like it. Yeah.
Stand about it coming on and off.
Oh, so he was always
And it snaps and cracks, and so
Yeah.
my cousin David, Uncle Bud, it would come on and then it would go off, and so he'd call the shipyard. That's where David worked, and there was something wrong with that stove. It wasn't working, blah blah blah. So David would come up and he'd say, "You don't need to touch a thing." So I'm like, okay. So wouldn't be any time he'd be calling the yard again, and finally David just had it with him, and I came up one day and he was kind of grumpy, and he said, "Well, David was here and he told me not to touch that stove," and he said, "I'll just throw the damn thing out in the yard," he said.
So these, you have to come and check this out. This was under the floorboards.
Derek told me about
Yeah,
these.
and they're from, it's November 3rd, 1919, so pretty soon after the house was built.
Yes.
And so they were under at the foot of the stairs. We had a new floor put in, and so Derek found them here. And
Oh, Tracy, you must
yeah.
be able to do some collage with these.
I
or
should do something with
Yes,
them,
I
right?
bet you can.
yeah, but look at this. This is like a Dartmouth football game.
The Boston Post.
Yeah.
What does this mean? It says, what's a doffing championship?
Boxing.
Doffing.
I think it's boxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lowell man claims the Doffing
Oh,
championship.
that's where my kids were born, was in Lowell.
Me
Is
too.
that right?
Me too. That's
Well, I'm
right.
one of your kids.
That's one of your kids. Yeah, my kids.
And there was
Lowell General.
yeah. It's pretty cool. I was looking, the ads are like
Yeah.
really fun.
Aren't they, though?
Like here's Mazola oil.
Really? Way back then? Wow.
Boston
Look at this
Post,
nut butter.
Boston Post
So
Circle.
So and circle.
Oh, look at that.
$5 paid for most interesting letter each week.
And here are the cartoons.
Yeah, Derek was excited the day
Yeah.
I came by. Oh, look what I found today.
Yeah. And then Finn was telling me he was reading the want ads, and it's like, $20 a month.
Yeah.
And it's all, it's either girls wanted or young man wanted, You know, they never.
Yeah.
You always say, "Were you a man or a woman?"
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because back here it says, a question of equality: should women doing the same work as men receive the same wage?
Wow. We'll have to read that article. That's so cool.
And here's one for brassieres.
Yes, but they were really foundation garments back
Grammy
then.
always said
Yeah.
foundation. Wait till I get my foundation
Oh,
on.
there was an ad in here for like some enemas about getting the poisons out of your lower intestines. Oh.
What kind of wood is that? Maple, mahogany?
It almost looks mahogany.
Like
but
mahogany,
I think
yeah.
of mahogany as being dark.
Sorry,
But
Sherry.
Yeah. So what's this? What's the story on this?
there is
Bureau?
no history. That
No history?
no,
It was just yours?
It was mine. I think I probably got it at an auction.
Okay. Well, it's
And
beautiful.
I didn't need, when I took the room that I turned into the master bath,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need that.
Oh, okay.
And
Tell me. Okay, so what is?
this is a weight from when we used to slaughter the pigs and weigh them. There's probably more to it, but I'm not sure where.
Yeah, I think we found it in the barn.
Yeah.
And then
This-
behind it, that's Bud's
That's his
number.
That's his trap number.
And these were weights in the
Weights
bottom of the traps.
In the bottom of the trap.
Yeah, and I
Right.
found that out in the barn
Yeah.
also. So I brought it in so it wouldn't accidentally get thrown away.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Window.
Yeah.
Yeah, this used to be my room. That window.
See
was
the
in-
little window up there?
was
So
in
that's
my
the
room.
outside of the old house. And I wanted to keep that whole wall just the wood.
Yeah.
And Peter wanted to cover it all up, so that was our compromise. We did half and half. Yep. So you want to go